Hello, evening. My name is SkyeMorph's, and this is a series of videos where I just sit down and talk about various topics, what's been going on in my mind. So there is no footage. If you like to see me talk, then you can feel free to just open this video and watch me talk. But if not, you can minimize the video and you can listen into my thoughts as you do your various activities. I don't mind. This is what the video is designed to do. I'm just going to be talking about my thoughts. Today's topic is going to be about mental health and kind of my relationship with mental health and how it's affected me, and how I have family members that have mental health as well, and how we all have this relationship with the mental mind. The mind is quite a interesting kind of organ. I've done a bit of science, I've learned a bit about actual mechanisms of how the brain works. The brain is like a complex organ. You've got several sides of your lobes of the brain, and also you have various messengers or synapses of where messages go. And the whole dopamine and melatonin and how it affects sleep and stuff like that. But it's a wonder at how the brain works, right? And mental health is obviously something that's only exists in your mind, and various people have different mental states of how they exist. Obviously my mental state is different to your mental state, and obviously various family members' mental states are different to other family members' mental states as well. And the thing is that mental health is recently it's kind of become a regular occurrence of the psychological, how you perceive the world, how your brain is, how you find daily activities and things like that. So obviously I'd say a person better off having a good job, having their own place to live in, having a secure job and stable career. I would say they probably have the best mental state, even though maybe they might have things like burnout. And of course, as VTubers, I'm kind of a new VTuber, but I'm sure other famous VTubers, there is pressure and maybe slight burnout on how they feel as well. I'm sure in my mind, successful VTubers or small VTubers, they have different mental states. I've mentioned about this in my VTuber video, about how there's pressure on me, kind of wanting to grow faster, wanting to have more followers and viewers, and the mental state that I don't have those viewers, and the insecurities that I have of being a new VTuber, and wanting to please various viewers, but also in a way a slight burnout of being scared of running out of content and so forth. I spoke about that in my previous video, but generally I just want to talk about general mental health. I think mental health is kind of really important. My mental health right now, it's not the best. Sometimes I feel great, sometimes I feel I can take on the world, I should aim to do this, aim to do that. Recently I've been in a bit of a slump because of I should be streaming more, I should be looking for more jobs, I should be applying for more jobs. I've disappointed my parents, I've not been in the best career, the best state that I've ever been in, but you have to push on. Thing is that my sister has a massive mental disability, and recently I had to go and get a new claim with her, and as that her mental state was not great, my mental state was not the best neither, so hence why I couldn't stream. But in the end, it all turned out well. I'm really glad she can carry on, not being forced to look for work, because I can't imagine like my sister looking for work at all. I just don't think she has it in her. I think like people would look at someone like her and be like, she looks normal. Why can't she look for a job? But I know her for years. She's like a friend to me, and I know that she probably couldn't do it. I mentioned this in my job talk. Is that to do a job you have to be thick-skinned. To do interviews you have to be thick-skinned. You can't you have to take criticism full on. You have to take abuse and verbal abuse full on. You have to work with people you don't know. You have to socialize with people you don't know. And that does take a mental toll on some people. I just don't think she would be able to do it. Would she be able to go to an interview and just talk for minutes on end of why she's the best and what career has she done? I don't think she can. I don't even think she could take criticism. I don't think she could stand being yelled at, being told off, being pushed on what to do, being abused, being the careers I've done. I've been yelled at, I've been berated, I've been criticized. It's tough. So it's really harsh, and I'm sure everyone's mental health right now is all over the place. Only the rich, only the successful probably are good mentally. And it made me think, I think, in the country I live in, there's just not enough help for mental health. There's, I agree my sister has the best, help in mental health, and she's been supported fully. I kind of went through a bit of a mental health rehab when I was feeling a bit down, and the best they did was cognitive therapy, just sheets and trying to rev me up. The thing is with me is that one day I'll be in a slump, being I'm useless, I'm pathetic. And other days I'll be well, why did I think that way? I'll just be normal, back to myself. I feel I bounce back very easily, and I don't succumb to being depressed. There is days I feel slumped and I'm what am I doing with my life? Why am I like this? Right now, I made choices I regret, wasted savings I should have not saved. I should have kept my savings. But I'm still in the end trying to trudge on with life and trudge on with the society we live in. It's not fair, some people have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to stay afloat. Some people are lucky, they have their own place, they have their own career, and you have the rich who can do whatever they want, and the rest of us all suffer below. Especially with the cost of living, I'm sure it's done a lot to mental health. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to survive, try and be useful at the household, try to help my family members. They're the most important. I'm lucky I do have a support with my family, able to support me. But some people don't get that support, and I understand. But it's just, I think mental health is really important. I have 2 family members in particular, my sister and my father. They both have different mental states. Generally, my mum has the best mental state. She's the most positive, very tough going with her mental state. She never caves in with her mental health. I really admire her for that. But, issues and things like that. For me, I'm kind of in the middle. Sometimes I kind of have a slump, I break down, I can't do anything. But then sometimes I'm ready to take on the world. Let's go, let's dream, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that project that I want to do. And I feel sometimes I have to distract myself from the obstacles and expectations that I'm not meeting, and I just have to sometimes I ignore it, sometimes I want to do something about it, but what can we do in this world? Mental health is really an interesting topic. Here, I'm glad that we do have support for mental health. But some places like in Japan, I know that there's really bad mental health. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of workers in Japan who are suffering from mental health and probably don't have the right support for a therapist or just for cognitive therapy. I think in particular the place I'm living in, I'm quite lucky. I did get some support for my own mental health. I feel like I'm in an okay place right now. I'm not in the best place, but I'm living kind of comfortably, and I'm trying to like better myself and trying to help, my family in need. And yeah, generally that is my opinions about mental health. Sorry, it's very scatterbrained because I don't have a script. I'm just like running through the thoughts in my own head. But yes, if you have anything that you want to talk about mental health, leave it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, thanks very much. I think I will be thinking of some other topics that I might want to talk about. But yeah, that's the end of the Sky Talk, and I hope to see you again very soon for another video, another topic. So until then, take care of yourselves. Make sure your mental health is in check, and if you do have like issues, make sure you go to a doctor, go get seen, go get therapy. Yeah, take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. So bye bye.